Comebacks, fantastic finishes, and even upsets dominate Tuesday on the hardwoods. Some tournaments in progress move into championship phase tonight. I'm Mark Fontes with sports. Trenton High head basketball coach Greg Grant found his boys taking on a team from the city he used to play pro basketball in. While in other action, West Windsor South played a perfect 38 minutes of basketball, and Pennington and Hopewell Valley renewed their rivalry. We take a look at all this action from Tuesday.
Trenton High taking on their toughest challenger so far, Philadelphia Math, Sciences, and Civics. Say that 3 times fast. First quarter, Quentin Davis with this takeaway. He goes to Abraham Massley, who banks it nicely off the glass. Massley, one of 3 men to turn in 14 points. Trenton High kept the game close. They found opportunities to score all night, like this free throw distance 2-pointer, which the bench loved. Austin Hawkins with it for Philly MS&C at midcourt. Looking for someone open, then a scramble for the ball. No whistle. Trenton High with a big steal. Then you hear the whistle and that basket counts, as did the good free throw after. Maurice Stevens gets this pass from Davis. He dishes to Japhon Powell. Powell puts it up, no good, but there's Davis to back him up. Davis, a 5-point scorer on the night. TCHS back with it. They led throughout most of the first half, thanks in part to this 3-point shot. A 24-20 lead midway through the second quarter for them. Che Perry with the ball, lofting it way up court to Malik Starks. In fact, almost overthrowing it, but Starks takes it. Quadir Welton turns 2 out of it. The third quarter of this game was when Philly really erupted for points, outscoring the Tornadoes 26-13. They go on to win by 8, sending Trenton High to the consolation round. Later in the day, same court, 2 different teams. Rancocas Valley taking on the West Windsor South Pirates. South trying to stay undefeated on the year. Brian Rivers taking it in, lays it up, no good. Rebound Isaiah Edmonds. His attempt falls through. Edmonds, a 16-point scorer on the night. RV's Tariq Jet with it in the paint, well covered. Can't find the net, but Ben Hill's in the right place for the board, and he notches the bucket. Hill's one of 2 Red Devils in double figures. RV back with it later. Deshaun Jones wide open in downtown, and he hits a 3. Beautiful shot. That tied things up at 10 all in quarter number 1. Pirates, though, maintained a sizable lead throughout the first half. Rivers for 3 right here. Yes, he led all Pirates with 19 points. Ben Hill's back with it for Red, taking it himself, lays in a deuce. The fans that came up from Burlington County loving it. Zavon Johnson heading into the key for South. Shoots. It takes a second, but drops in. But things took a turn for the worst in the fourth quarter for the Pirates. They committed 6 turnovers and were outscored 20-9. Their first loss on the year, a heartbreaker. Up north, the Hopewell Valley Bulldogs, the hosts of the Molinelli tournament, playing their age-old rivals Pennington with the Hoval Dog Pound on hand to make noise. James Anderson with it for the Red Raiders finds Jordan Page, who jumps backwards but nets the points. Page, an 8-point scorer on the night. Austin Hill of Hoval dishing it to John Croak, who passes it to the ref. Ball back to Pennington, yet Hoval did not have to wait long. Croak keeps it inbounds here to Tom Hartshorn. Hartshorn to Hill. He steps inside the arc and hits a nice jumper. Hill turned in 16 by game's end as fans cheered him on. Kayson Randolph to Isaiah Taylor for 3 in there. Taylor, a big reason the Red Raiders keep on winning, yet Hill decides one good 3 deserves another. That is good, and he enjoyed a delightful first half here, taking in another pass from Croak. Stepping into 2-point range, nails it, nothing but nylon, in fact. Fans got what they paid for throughout this chapter of the storied rivalry. Miles Stevens of Pennington will net 2 right here. It was a 1-point Pennington lead going into the second quarter. Randolph covered well, but hooks up with Taylor, who almost loses it, but he nets a deuce. Croak would take it in later. From midcourt, dishes it to Austin Fellows. Fellows shooting from behind the arc, and he nails that. Pennington's Taylor and Randolph, though, paced the Red Raiders throughout the contest. They scored 11 and 15 points, respectively. They win the Delaware Avenue bragging rights 54-46 the final Tuesday. Just a reminder, these highlights from CVC basketball and all respective tournaments brought to you by the Hamilton Township Education Association, members working to ensure your child's future success.
And finally, Team of the Day is brought to you by Prior NAMI Business Systems, an authorized Canon sales and service center, your business solutions headquarters. Prior NAMI. Ewing High's girls team lit up the scoreboard and their Tuesday opponents, Haddon Heights. The Blue Devils' 58-24 stomping featured an 18-point effort from Candace Scott Mason, while Jasmine Merle threw in 12 and Alexa Samoyoya 11. Ewing's ladies improved to 3-1 with the win, and they're our Prior NAMI Team of the Day. That is sports for this Wednesday. Please stay tuned for Mercer County Close-Up next.